Good morning, y'all. Super stoked about something that happened the other day. Getting ready to get myself out the door. I just couldn't wait to get on the video and share, grabbing my stuff for the day. And I just love how the Lord works. Yesterday, my son has been trying to sell a go-kart for probably 4 or 5 months. Go-kart sat in the yard for 4 or 5 months. We're going to do something with it. We're going to do something with it, So out of the blue yesterday, his friend David hasn't been around in a while. His friend David showed up, which made him real happy, and they're out in the yard messing around. And my wife had said to me that somebody wanted to come get the go-kart. I said, okay, cool. She said, should we call it, give him the address? I said, yeah, give him the address. Come on. And I'll tell you, God blows my mind. The gentleman showed up with his buddy, and as soon as I opened the door, immediately I locked eyes with one of the guys, and I recognized, I locked eyes, that sounds weird, but I just looked at him for a minute because he looked familiar, and he's like, hey, do I know you? Do I know you? And I said, and it just clicked like, okay, Maple Grove 2 years ago, Street Outlaws. This guy was an actual drag racing legend. That's right, a drag racing legend standing on my front porch. Him and his buddy are getting ready to buy my son's go-kart. What are the odds of a drag racing legend? Now here's where it's so exciting. What's the big deal, right? Here's the big deal. This is what I do. I'm a chaplain. We go to the racetracks. We minister to people in the race car world. Out of all the go-karts, of all the days, all the weeks and the months, the time that it's been sitting, out of all of that, this man shows up on my porch with his buddy to buy a go-kart. The odds of that, it's impossible. So now I'm thinking to myself, chaplain, man of God, drag racing legend, we hit it off like two buddies. We're talking about the Discovery Channel. We're talking about the Street Outlaws. We're talking about, the races, Maple Grove, Cecil County, all the big drag races. He's telling me about his car, the Hellraiser. I told him about the ministry. He says, oh yeah, one of your guys went and prayed for me. And I'm thinking, wow, is this really happening? This man is standing here and God has put it in my path. Of course, me, I'm going to try to recruit the guy. The point of all of this is this. You never know what the Lord's going to do. But if you're obedient and you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to do the work, He's going to bring you into situations and do things in your life that are beyond comprehension. So this is where I'm excited. I sent him his friend request last night, him and his buddy. I invited them to our Florida Court Cars and Coffee. Super excited about that. He's talking about bringing the Hellraiser Mustang, which is, I saw the videos, that car is wicked. What is God doing? What is He up to? That's what's exciting me this morning. Like, what, out of all of the people in the world, a drag racing legend, a well-known public figure, you find him all over the Discovery Channel. He's all over. Is standing on my porch, and we are crossing paths for the second time in our lives. The first time was brief. But now God is giving me an opportunity to get to know this man. So what is it the Lord's going to do? Do you realize the contacts and connections that God can make through me, through him? And here, the best part is he's from my hometown. Who would have known? He knows all the street outlaws, every single one of them. And any of you out there know who the street outlaws are, there's some pretty famous people. J.J. the Boss, Big Chief, quite a few of them. He knows them all. He's been on the starting line with them. He's raced them. He's run with them. And I'm so excited because what is the Lord going to do in all of this? There's a purpose, there's a plan, and I'm willing and I'm obedient and I'm trusting the Lord. So it's like, wow. I'm just blown away to really. Maybe you're not as excited as I am, but His thoughts are above my thoughts. His ways are above our ways, and I just to think that here we are, out of all the people in the world, out of all the go-karts in the world, out of all the marketplace listings, everything just, that's how God works. That's what's so amazing when you don't think He's doing anything. He's working around the clock, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and He's working in you for your benefit. He's working for you. He's working to fulfill His purposes on earth. But if you're willing and obedient, He is working around the clock to line things up, to get things into position. Because I've noticed in my life, when God finally fixes a situation in your life, it's not one thing He fixes. He fixes dozens and dozens and dozens of issues with one move. So that's what He's doing here. There's no doubt about it. That's exactly what He's doing here. And that's why I'm excited, and that's why I'm fired up. See, not so many people will get excited about it because it's my vision, it's my mission. He gave it to me. But I want to encourage you and fire you up. And if you're looking to God, you're looking to the Lord to do things in your life, and you're working for Him, and you're being obedient, and you don't think He's working, I always tell people this: He's putting things in line. He just doesn't do one thing when He moves. When He moves everything at once. And it's Him. There's no denying it's Him. So what is He doing in my entire life with this whole entire RFC Racers and Rodders for Christ ministry? What is He doing? What is He doing? And it's awesome and amazing to be a part of it. Praying for more chaplains to come on board. Because the bottom line at the end of the day is the world needs Jesus. The world needs to know about Jesus. The world needs to know about salvation. The world needs to know that they're going to die and they're going to go somewhere. And the world needs to hear the message of hope. The world needs this. And it's cool because the racing world and the car community, the car clubs love Jesus. The door is wide open for us to minister to people. He's welcome there. Jesus is not even welcome in some churches, believe it or not. But He's welcome at the racetrack. He's welcome at the car shows. And God is just looking for a willing, obedient child to say, Lord, I'll take Jesus. Give me the Holy Spirit. I'll take Jesus. I'll tell people. I'll tell the world about Jesus. If you're a willing, obedient child living for Him, be patient. If you want Him to work through you, He's doing things. You don't see it. But that's okay. He's putting things in a row. And I've seen it too many times. I've seen miracles too many times in my life to deny the fact that He's not doing something. And when He does move, man, it is exciting because something big's coming. And for this a drag racing legend that I've crossed paths with 2 years ago is now standing on my porch. We're shaking hands and standing out front, and we're talking about his Mustang. We're talking about racers from the dirty South. We're talking about the Discovery Channel. We're talking about all the things he does and the cars he races and how many seconds he can get in an eighth and a quarter mile. And my sons are out there, and they're talking to his friend, and his friend has I think he said a 1,000 horsepower 57 Chevy. These two gentlemen are coming to my Cars and Coffee. It's just crazy to think that. It's so exciting because I know God's up to something. I know He's up to something. So say all of this to say this: if you're working for Him, or if you want to work for Him, and you've volunteered to do something, or you put your hands up and say use me, and nothing's happening, you're wrong. Something is happening. He's working behind the scenes 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. See, if you and I move, we just move and do it, and we get something done. But when He moves, He's deliberate, He's patient, He's careful, He's smart, He sees the future, He knows what He needs to try to do to get His work done. So He's very carefully, slowly, putting all of the pieces in play. So when he does move, it's going to blow your mind. Your mind is just going to be completely blown away, and you won't be, you'll just be like, wow, I would have never, exactly. His ways are above your ways, and his thoughts are above your thoughts. And he knows exactly what he needs to do to get his job done, to get his purpose done in your life. But when he does move, you are just going to be, your socks are going to be rocked. You're going to be like, wow, that was brilliant. Wow. It's nothing you could ever come up with. He does it. So just keep going, keep being patient, keep waiting. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And when it does, you are going to be so fired up and so encouraged and so blown away. And yesterday, that racing legend that just happened to come to my house out of all of the listings all over Pennsylvania on Facebook for a go-kart, he showed up at my house. I'm a chaplain for Racers for Christ. I've been to the same racetracks he's been to. I've been to some of the races he's been to. I've spoken to him once in 2 years. So God crossed paths 2 years ago because God was preparing me for something big for the future, and that's just around the corner. I'm getting close to it because I've been patient, I've been steadfast, I've been obedient, and I've trusted him to do what he does best. I'm excited. I'm fired up. I hope you're excited. I hope you're fired up. If you're working for him and you're waiting for something big to happen, hold on. It's coming. He's got to put everything into play. And when you get there, there's going to be no words to express the gratitude, the joy, the excitement, the feeling of when he moves and makes a miracle happen before you. It's awesome stuff. Y'all be encouraged. God bless you. Hold on. Keep pushing forward. God's going to do something amazing in your life. Just be patient. It's coming. Have an amazing day. God bless you. Remember, I love you, and so does Jesus.